This would be the point in the video where I would smash my face in a cake and go, hello! Today, I am going to be discussing the 1993 classic motion picture, Mrs. Doubtfire, as directed by the one and only Chris Columbus, aka love of my life. For those of you that don't know, Mrs. Doubtfire is the slightly creepy tale of a recently divorced father seeking to spend more time with his children, because the witch, Sally Field, won't let him. Just kidding. Sally Field's flawless. And in this movie, she's just doing what she's gotta do. You can't hate her for it, you know? Her husband's unstable, and she wants to be happy, so she chooses to be happy with that British bombshell, Pierce Brosnan. Can you blame her? No. This was when Pierce was at his prime. Got that hot body, good hair, beautiful jaw, an equally beautiful voice. I just need to stop myself. So first of all, I guess I will talk about the cast, as if I haven't brought up a third of them already. This was the point in Robin Williams' career where he had kind of tumbled down into family pictures, like all good comedians do in their lives. And like all good comedians also do, he dressed in drag. It's just the way the world works. I see Mrs. Doubtfire as a win, because I grew up with it. Who doesn't love it? How could you not love it? If not for the all-star adult cast, I didn't even mention Harvey Fierstein, Matthew Lawrence? Come on. And of course, Mara Wilson, the girl I could have been. Yes, I was just born in 1993. They would have had to wait 5 years to make this movie. Would it have made that big a difference? Probably not. I wore overalls just as well as she does. Ultimately, they all just fit their roles very well. They're all just so good. And the dynamic between Matthew Lawrence and Robin Williams is pretty flawless as far as father-son duos go. Yes, it's improbable. That doesn't make any sense. They don't look anything alike, but they're just so good together. It's just genuine love. Especially the scene where Matthew walks in on him using the toilet when he's dressed up as Mrs. Doubtfire. The just true fear in his eyes. This is just one of those movies that I love. Every single montage is just as hilarious as the previous one. Yeah, it's perverted. It's technically a felony. When you break it down, it's just this dad who really loves his kids and wants to spend time with them because they are at transitional periods in their lives. And that's not his fault, that he just wants to be a good dad. He could have been a better dad initially, but I mean, that birthday party was off the hook. I would have loved to have had a birthday party like that when I was younger. But my dad wasn't Robin Williams, so I missed out. It's just heartwarming, and it's also heartbreaking, because you kind of have this hope that there's going to be a happy ending, and that they're going to get back together. As a child of divorce, I know that feeling. I mean, not that I ever felt it with my parents, but I understand when you think your parents are good together, and you think that they belong together, why you would want them to reconcile, and why you would want Sally Field and Robin Williams to reconcile. Makes perfect sense to me, but it doesn't happen, and it's really sad. Of course, I may be putting my emotional feelings for Robin Williams before my moral compass, but oh well. I can't help but love that hairy man. This was also a surprise for the time, because as a family comedy, you know, it didn't have a happy ending, and it was over 2 hours. This movie was truly groundbreaking. I also think they picked perfect kids at perfect ages to play his children, because they all had very genuine reactions. They cast the kids very well, and at appropriate ages. It's a very quotable movie. The run by fruiting bit is a favorite amongst my friends. It's not brilliant. It's not the most beautiful movie ever made. Robin Williams being Robin Williams in a dress, plus Sally Field.
They had put a fart machine into my sleeping bag.